This question is about welcoming my cheating brother-in-law. It says, my sister-in-law resides in a different state and travels down to Florida to see us and her parents yearly with her 2 kids and husband. I never really liked her husband, but always welcomed him into our home. Well, about 6 months ago, she found out he had a 2.5-year affair with another woman.
Oh, my.
They're married for 5 years. Now, even though I'm not close to my sister-in-law, she's still family. That really upset me for her. As a wife and mother and woman, it really angered me too. Apparently, they're working through it. He's going to therapy and working to be a better man to her. Now they're planning on visiting, and I don't want this man in my home. He disrespected my sister and our whole family. My husband says I can't do that, and we have to welcome it into our home because that's the right thing to do. But I'm still livid, and I don't like cheaters. So what do? Do I let this tool come to our home and act like nothing happened, or do I stick to my guns and not allow this dirtbag to cross my threshold? Who's correct?
Look, unfortunately, it's not your call to kick him out the family. Trust me, I had a disgusting brother-in-law that I really did not like. But you know what I did? I sucked it up and I made nice in front of him. And we only got into a couple little minor arguments. But for the most part, you have to just stay out of it. It's not your fight. He didn't cheat on you. And anybody who tries to insert themselves into it might find themselves collateral damage. Because if she keeps him and you have made this big dramatic stance about how he's not allowed in the family, guess what? He's back in and you're out.
Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. When you draw up teams like that and you take that, you got to be willing, and you're going to push away the person you actually love. In fact, you don't want to do that because you want to stay close to your sister and try to protect her in other ways and be there for moral support.
You're going to give him exactly what he wants, which is you alienated from your sister.
I would like to see this minor incident with Virginia's brother-in-law and just see how minor it was.
We argued about something stupid, and he doubled down, and you know me, I tripled down.
But to me, in my head, like your version of a minor incident is you throwing like a beer bottle at him.
No.
I know.
There was no physical violence, although I wanted to. I held back.
What was the fight about?
I don't even remember. It was something stupid. I think it was about hurricanes.
Was it really?
He might have been right, because if you were talking about Hurricane Andrew hitting up New Orleans first.
He probably was right.
And you're wanting to double
but
down.
He was still a douche.
Okay, so what about this situation for KVJ Court? They want to know about their girlfriend who's throwing their 16-year-old daughter alcohol parties. Says, my girlfriend has a 16-year-old daughter, and the problem is she's letting her throw house parties where alcohol's openly available. I'm talking about 15 to 17-year-olds getting hammered in our living room and backyard. I confronted her, and she hit me with, well, they're going to drink somewhere anyway. I'd rather it be here than out on the roads. She claims she's being a responsible parent by supervising it, but I think she's insane. Every time I bring it up, she turns hostile and says to mind my own business. My brother says I need to get out now before the cops show up and we both get arrested. Look, I love this woman, but I'm starting to feel like I'm dating the mom from Mean Girls.
I'm not like other moms. I'm a cool mom.
Man, all it takes is one horrific incident with minors drinking alcohol and your life is ruined.
Yeah.
You are stupid to be doing this.
Yeah, I'm not taking on that liability. It would be a deal breaker for me, so I know this could turn into a KVJ Court and a makeup or breakup. That would be a line that I would draw, and I would not dip on that.
You can't defend. How can you defend it? If you're bringing other kids over and they're drinking alcohol and they're underage and it's illegal, tell me how it's going to go for you if the cops show up.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
You're going to be in a lot of trouble.
And if anybody drinks and drives, then you put yourself in a totally different situation of liability. It's scary.
Now, if you like getting sued and possibly losing your house, I say,
and that could be fun.
Rage on.
It could be dramatic and exciting.
Yeah, right.
Let's lose the house and the car.
But I think we all had that back in high school, where that one cool parent, in quote, let everybody party there with alcohol, and they were, go ahead. Drink the vodka.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. Yeah, absolutely. They tried to do it right. And I remember they would take the keys from everybody. If you showed up, you had to give your keys. And I remember sneaking into one of the houses and swiping my keys and leaving.
Oh, the places that I'm thinking about, they didn't even care about keys. They would just throw ragers for teenagers.
It's not a smart move.
No.
It's a really bad idea. And I would not be living in a place that did it. And if she doubles down on doing it, then I would pack up my stuff and I would get out. So do not be there when it happens.
She's putting it on you and you don't want it.
Yeah. She's going to bring you down.
Sometimes you got to take a stand. And then, maybe you can pick her up again and start dating her when the kid's 21.
There you go. There you go.
That's one of those things that just happens. And these kids eventually do become of drinking age.
And then we throw the best rager ever.